Hi, I'm Kathy, the art teacher, and I'm excited to share a new drawing video that shows you how to draw a half portrait. The tutorial comes from my website, Art Projects for Kids, which I hope becomes your favorite place for finding easy step-by-step drawing lessons. Over the years, it has helped millions of kids learn how to draw. Please check out my videos, and if you like them, hit that like and subscribe button that's in the corner. It really does help me make more of these. Now here's more about that project, which is, like it sounds, drawing half of a portrait. So it turns out that when students draw just half of their face, it still teaches them some basic proportions and offers all kinds of creative possibilities for their name too. On top of that, issues about matching things go away, so everything just gets easier and more fun. I've got some really good tips to help you get your best results, so let's get started. First up, collect your art supplies: drawing paper, pencil, black marker, and crayons. If you want, you can also follow this matching tutorial that you can download from my website. Before you begin your drawing, it really helps to first make guides on your paper. It's easy to do. Just fold and crease the paper 3 times, like I'm doing here, and then open it back up. You'll have creases that match my directions, and I promise they really do help. Plus, they completely disappear by the time you're done coloring. Step number 1. Begin by drawing the head. Start a little to the right of the center line and then finish with the chin on the lowest line. Step number 2. Now draw the neckline below the head. Step number 3. Start the eyes with 2 dots that are sitting on the top line, and notice how far apart mine are. Most students tend to draw eyes on the small size, so now is a good time to double check yours. Next, connect the dots with 2 curves, like I'm doing here. Now add the pupil inside the eye shape. If you want to look relaxed, just draw the sides like I'm doing here, so it looks like the top is tucked in under the lid. Add a circle for a pupil, and another small one for a shiny spot if you want. Draw a line above the eye for the eyelid, and then add a few eyelashes. Step number 4. Now draw the bottom of the nose that sits on the center line. I'm going to draw a very simple mouth halfway between the nose and chin. You can make the bottom lip just a line if you don't want the lips to be too pronounced. Step number 5. Add an ear on the side of the head. The top should line up with the eye and the bottom with the nose. Step number 6. Now it's time to start the hair. I'm drawing shorter bangs, but some of your other options are longer bangs, or parted hair that angles towards the ears, or really short hair that just shows up above the ears. Just figure out which one is best for you. Next is drawing the outside edge of your hair. It could be short, like I'm drawing here, or it could extend down some more towards the shoulders. Again, take your best guess as to what yours looks like. And be sure to erase that inside headline when you are done. And now, if your eyebrows do show, add one above your eye. Step number 7. Okay, it's time to add your name off to the side. I recommend starting with stick letters. Draw lightly so you can erase them later on. If you have a longer name, feel free to have fun stacking the letters to make them fit into the space. Step number 8. Now simply draw around the stick letters to turn them into block letters. Try to make them as fat as you can so you have lots of room to color. You can even make the letters overlap if you start to run out of room. Now take a moment to erase those inside stick letters. It should be pretty easy if you didn't press too hard. The result should be your name in some nice big block letters. Step number 9. Now it's time to start tracing everything with a black marker. This needs to be done for the head, as well as all the letters in the name. It really helps make a much bolder drawing. Okay, it's that time to erase any extra pencil lines that you might see. Carefully check the face as well as those letters. And now the coloring can begin. I'm going to start with the hair. Usually the eyebrows are the same color as the hair, but check yours first if you do have one to color. Now you can fill in the eye. I already colored the pupil with my black marker. Leave the outside white, of course. And now find the skin color that you need and start coloring. It always helps to press hard and color neatly to get your best results. I'm going to color my letters with a blend of 2 colors. I'm starting with the dark orange on top and using pressure to make the color get lighter as it goes down. Continue coloring all the tops of the letters. Check that the color gradually gets lighter in each one. Now I'm filling in the bottom with a golden yellow. It works well as it's kind of a transparent color. That see-through color really makes it easy to blend into the darker orange. And lastly, it's time to color the background. Choose the color that has some contrast with your name so it shows up really well. And then carefully color around all those letters. Okay, this self-portrait drawing is done. I love how these two-tone letters look, the way they blend from one color to the other. Block letters are the perfect place to try them out. I just recommend experimenting with color combinations first, as not all of them blend as well as these two do. Hey, I really hope you've enjoyed this drawing video tutorial. I do have even more drawing tutorials like this one on my website, Art Projects for Kids, including how to draw a goals self-portrait and how to draw a Minecraft self-portrait. I hope you check them out too. See you next time.